Hi there, everyone. This is Leah from the Race Center and Tyler from the Rec Department, and we are, in fact, next to the Race Center and next to the Rec Department, and also next to a big pile of snow.
Yes. Yep. This snow used to be a giant mountain, but it's shrinking, but it's still here. And we actually had a pool to see when it would finally disappear. It's still going, and it's almost Earth Day. And so from my office, I've been watching this snowbank, and it had me curious, like, is there some sort of cool natural phenomenon that happens in snowbanks? What sort of stuff is happening on these piles of snow on the side of the road? And what I discovered is there are some things happening, but not what I initially had been thinking. And so in snowbanks, there are studies that have been done. A big study in Norway that was looking at what is in there, and it is discovered that there's a lot of tire and waste road products, TWRP stuff that's in the snow, and that happens because as we are driving around, our tires are wearing down and the road is wearing down, which is why roads have to get repaved, which is why tires have to, when they are bald, all those treads, that lug, it went somewhere, and the where that it went is next to the road or on the road, and then the plow moved it. And so in this snowbank here, there is actually quite a bit of road material and tire material. And some of those materials, there are lots of enes, different types of plastic, styrenes and butadienes and things like that. So there are roughly 240 different organic compounds in tires, and 160 of those are leachable organic compounds, and 60% of those are mobile. So they're able to move through the environment, go from this snowbank to the river in an event that's called an extreme pulsed contaminant release event, otherwise known as spring melt. So when these snowbanks that have been there for the season melt all at once in like a week, like just happened because it was 80 degrees 2 days in a row, then that stuff, all of a sudden, there's a pulse of those contaminants that goes into the environment. But all of this is just to say, like, here are these snowbanks, you don't think about it. Sure, there's salt, there's sand that we add on purpose, but there's those other things that we're not adding on purpose. And so it's just a good reminder that even if you're driving around in a Prius or, some other cool vehicle, there are effects. And so there are some that we don't even realize we are doing, but there are some that we do realize. And so whatever we can do to be mindful of the impacts that we are having, positive and negative, it's a good idea to do that. And so let's just take a moment on this Earth Day to think about what we can do to maximize our positive impacts and minimize our negative ones.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And if you appreciate it as well, send us a comment, let us know, and see you next time.